And welcome here to the Basketball Jamboree, the official start of the boys basketball season. I don't have any rosters or nothing like that, but we're just going to roll on with what we got here for now. And I'm sending you the link right now, Coach Vernon. I forgot about it, but you ought to have it. There we go. Anyways, it is the Tigers and the Spartans of DeSmet here to start off first. Do apologize for the camera angle, but it is what it is. Not always the best. Tigers in the black, DeSmet in the kind of whitish gray uniforms out there. Well, 2 games will be in here, then we'll take a short intermission. We'll head over to the main gym for the final game against Webster Groves. Next game in here against Principia. I believe they're Panthers. I hope they are. But again, just 2 quarters, Jamboree rules, things like that. We won't have a game tomorrow. Next week, we'll be live in Stillville as the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs face the Cardinals and Lady Cardinals. And then we'll be on the road after a Thanksgiving break in Van Buren, the Pocahontas Redskins. DeSmet on the board first with a 3. This is our Security Bank game of the week, by the way. Waynesville game of the week. Last Friday we had our girls, and then we had our Dixon Jamborees. Brought to you by the Dixon School District the other day there. And Shelton comes down with the ball, tries to get it to Black. Black can't hang on to it. Pass down court. That is short. Tigers, Gonzalez with the rebound. Gonzalez kicks it out. 3-point shot is up. No good. Most of these Tigers coming back from last year, so it should be a little more familiar for Waynesville here. Gonzalez with the pass. That is behind the offense there. That will be a turnover. And that will set up again a possession here. I'm still in the mood for football here. For DeSmet. And ball on the ground. Shelton with the steal. Or forcing the turnover anyway. This herd will have Gary Canance in the Frisco League tournament. That will be in about a week and a half. Of course, one of the great tournaments for small school basketball. 4:13 to go here. We do have a clock at least, which is good. Got to switch gyms, but Gonzalez underneath with the bucket. First points for Waynesville. And then everything will reset in the second quarter again. Only be 2 quarters. And after a short break, we'll have the Tigers facing Principia. We're going to have our first foul of the game here. Individual fouls don't count, but the team fouls do. I thank all of our sponsors here, especially Brian Borum, Post Pawn Shop, amongst all the Dixon sponsors. Also Downtown Service Station, I will have for the Frisco League tournament an ad ready for them. So be sure to stop by down there, the old Schultz gas station. That thing has been there for a long time and still going strong. Gonzalez, that is picked away. Ball goes opposite direction. No good on the basket here. Tigers with the alley-oop. That is picked out of the air. DeSmet is going to draw contact on possibly Shelton. That will be our second foul. And that will set up another free throw here. Do apologize for the other side there. It's not the best angle, but do the best you can do with times with what you have. Free throw is good. I forgot to add the points earlier. It is 6-2 now. And we're going to have a foul at midcourt. That'll be on the floor. That will be Tiger basketball. Cody Black inbounding. Tigers with a bit of a line inbound drill there. Just an extended line. Trying to draw the ball underneath. No one there. I believe Jackson was the low man on that. Foul on the floor. We have 2 fouls apiece now for both these teams. 6-2. DeSmet is leading currently. Both teams do have, I believe, 2 timeouts a quarter. Black inbounding under the basket here. That is last touched by the Tigers. So the ball will head out of bounds. I do like that rock climbing wall. That is kind of neat. I think it's kind of dangerous, but I'm sure there's a little bit of danger in there. Smet looks underneath. They're going to kick it out instead. Basket no good. Rebound Tigers. This is Jackson, I believe, with the pass to Shelton. A little too late on the pass. Missed the dive man. Basket good for DeSmet. 8-2. Spartans on top. Spartans again will pick this ball away. It'll go down. A little lob. Shot is good. Makes it a 10-2 ball game. And that is picked out of the air. Overshot the layup. Still 10-2 here. 1:46. And I believe Shelton's going to put that shot up. No good. Ball heading the opposite direction. Back to the home team here. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after these words from our Dixon sponsors. Patch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your beverages and down to your sweet snacks. Check out Dog Patch. The Dixon School District has been a sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports for many years now and continues to provide sponsorship. They have 3 state-of-the-art schools, including a high school, middle school, and an elementary school, all in Dixon, Missouri, serving the Dixon and St. Robert area children. Be sure to check them out at their new admin building on the corner downtown, just off of Main Street, the Dixon School District, Dixon, Missouri. Back here, appreciate everyone for joining me. Inbound to the Tigers. That is Cody Black. Shelton will kick it out on the wing. Ball is loose. DeSmet comes away with it. They have a receiver down the court, and that'll make this 14-2. Tigers taking one of their 2 timeouts. Less than a minute remains in this first period here. De Smet leading by 12. And again, Waynesville, this time a 3 from Black, no good. That's going to be rebounded by the Spartans. Spartan team, a very solid team. They have a very big bench over there. De Smet not too far away from here. I believe an all-boys school up here in St. Louis. Very good football program. And a little rotation in the offense. That is going to be enough. Clock running down. Tigers going to run out of time. Nope, we're going to have a couple seconds left here. So pending a timeout, we'll have about 2.5 seconds left of this first period. And then we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll get ready for the second period again. 2 quarters. So we'll see how long. Right now we're going pretty quick with these. Long shot, no good. And after 1, it's 16-2. We're going to reset. We'll be back.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority.
Love your mind.
Progressive Ozark Bank in Licking, Missouri is a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats athletics, including this Frisco League tournament for the boys and the girls, and the district tournament. Thank you, Progressive Ozark Bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Town and Country Bank is also a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats, along with other activities in the Licking area and Texas County. Be sure to stop by, give them a call, member FDIC, for all your banking needs. Town and Country Bank in Licking, Missouri. We are back. It is round number 2 here. Tigers will inbound the ball. Looks like Shelton with the inbounds. Tigers in the black, De Smet in the maroon. Three-point shot, no good by Gonzalez. Try to zoom in a little bit here. Can't zoom in too much, but do the best we can. Smet over to the corner. Three-point shot is good. Pass from the one guard position there, and Shelton currently playing the point guard, bringing the ball down. Black playing the 2 guard out there. Cody Black for 3. That is off target. That ball will head back to Waynesville. That is going to be out of bounds. In the other gym, you can check out on the huddle camera there, Principia and Webster Groves. Underneath. Shot up. Shot is no good. Spartans with the good positioning there, but foul after the shot attempt on the offense. Shot was no good, so did not make a difference. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. And on the breakaway there, Gonzalez with the steal. Kicks it over, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound. Can't tell who that is, but that is... might have been Jackson down there. I don't think it was Gonzalez. Slipped too tall for him. 3-point shot up. 3-point shot, no good. I'm not sure who that is, actually, off the top of my head. And got it with the travel there. Little scoop pass is good. 3-2. Tigers' first points of the second period. Halfway gone. This is stolen here. Tigers opposite side. Passed it off. That is no good. Stolen on the rebound. And DeSmet kicks it out for 3. 3-point basket is good. Little roller this time, and just like that. I believe we have a jump ball or a foul. That was a foul on DeSmet there. Little extra buzzing for all the... Oh, something. I think it's all the players there. It don't really matter who's playing here because it's a jamboree. So we're going to take a short break while they discuss what they're discussing, and we'll be back after this. Security Bank is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, and they are the main supporter this year and sponsor of all broadcasts of Allen Hilliard Sports. They've been around since World War II through the thick and the thin, supporting the Waynesville-St. Robert community through all these years of growth, and continue to support the Waynesville-St. Robert community through 2 locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, one in downtown by the courthouse, the other location in St. Robert. Be sure to check out Security Bank of Pulaski County for all your banking needs. They are member FDIC, whether it be car loan, house loan, they can make it happen. Again, thank you, Security Bank, for all your support. And Security Bank wishes the best for all the Tigers and Lady Tigers this season in all their competitions, whether it be arts or athletics. Again, Security Bank of Pulaski County, 2 convenient locations. And we are back, still having a discussion here, so we're going to take another timeout. Nope, we are not going to take another timeout. We are going to continue here. So cancel that. We'll hear back from some more of our advertisers here in a little bit. Actually, it's not much advertising there, but it does thank the Shelton for 2, maybe 3. That's a 2-point shot. For the Arena League, the Iowa Woo there, do appreciate them for all the broadcasts. Check out those on the Arena League YouTube page. Some good football games there. Had a blast doing those. 3-point shot. That is good. DeSmet, 3 points, or 3 threes to make it a 9-point ball game for them. Tigers sitting at 4, so 5-point difference between the two. Some faces I don't recognize over there, but that is out of bounds. We'll have Jim Brown joining me here, the coach. Also I was his assistant cross-country coach. I think he was an assistant under me in basketball and track one year, and worked with him very much coaching there, so it'd be great to be on the mic with him during the Frisco League tournament. But we got 2 more games to get to before we get to that. We've got, actually next week, all that starts. Tuesday will be in Stillville. 3-point basket is good. It'll be a doubleheader. It'll be tailgate night, 3:45. Check them out outside the high school. I'll try to get there, set things up early so I can partake in some of that fun. Philip Gamble, the girls coach, and then Pritchett, the boys coach. First year he won a district title. Smet is going to walk away with this. Foul on the shot. Basket is good. Makes it a 14-4 ball game. That's the first foul for the Tigers. Then we'll be on the road Friday. We'll take a Thanksgiving break, enjoy some stuff, and we will be bringing you some Pocahontas basketball. They'll be playing Greenfield down in Van Buren, Missouri. Then after that, we'll be in Lakeway High School bringing you 4 basketball games for the play-in games of the Frisco League tournament. We'll have the 8-9 seed games and the 4-5 seed games. And we're having a discussion again here, so we're going to take a short break. We're going to throw in a commercial. We'll be back after this. Allen Hilliard Sports would like to thank the Iowa Woo this year for allowing me to be their provider of live broadcasting services during their games up in Waterloo, Iowa. Be sure to check them out next season on the Arena League, the Iowa Woo.
1 in 10 kids vape. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes.
The Health Class Film Guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Dixon community, as well as the Dixon athletic programs. And we are back here, 14-4 to Smet at the free throw line. That attempt no good. Rebound went back to the Spartans here. Stepped out of bounds on the drive to the basket. That will give the ball back to the Tigers. Black will inbound the ball. Gonzalez out there along with a couple other Tigers. I know them, but I don't remember the names off the top of my head. Some new faces here for Waynesville. We got a lot of kids. I don't know if we're playing an extra quarter or what we're doing here, but we should be playing 2 quarters. And 15 to go here in this ball game. After this 2 games, we'll take a short break. We'll pause the stream, then I'll have to go to the other gym and set up, which I got pretty much everything easy to move, so thankfully that is the case. 1 minute remains on the clock. Diving layup is good for the Spartans. Inbounds for Shelton. 2-point shot is up, no good. 3-point basket up. That one off target. Omar Gonzalez with the rebound. Cody Black downstream. Gonzalez will keep it. He's going to find a seam in there. Try to get away. Kicks it out to the corner. Good shot by the Tigers. No good. 25 seconds left. That ball is going to get away on the rebound. DeSmet will have it. And with 8 seconds to go, Smet got away with the travel there. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound, Spartans. We're going to count that as good there. So 18-4 is our final. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for Principia. They'll face the Tigers in just well, they should be facing the Tigers here. Otherwise, they'll put us behind on schedule. Either way, we're going to take a break. We'll be back and see what happens. Sage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gasco Sage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gasco Sage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gasco Sage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville Youth Football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year, from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out, WIF Football, if you'd like to play. And we are going bonus time, I guess, so inbound for the Spartans. I think we got some JV kids out there. We do. We got a different group of players. So I think we're just playing the JV kids for a few minutes. So next game scheduled at 6:30, which I don't think we'll be right at 6:30, but don't matter that much there. Tigers looking in, kicks it out. Good move on there. Did not finish the layup, though. Spartans come away with it. And we're going to take a break. We'll give you the sounds of the gym here for the remainder of this ball game here, as I do some get ready for the next ball game. But we will get a rotation. We'll see you just a little bit, or I'll see you. It'll keep on going. Pawn Shop is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and all the area schools, including the Frisco League basketball tournament. Be sure to visit them down by the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. The Bank of Crocker, since 1911, has been in Pulaski County and the surrounding area for many years. They have home loans, auto loans, whatever loans you need. Give them a call. They are member FDIC and the Equal Housing Home Lender.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Brian Borum of Cross Creek Realty is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Crocker Lions, as well as all the other area Frisco League teams in this part of Missouri. Be sure to check him out at Cross Creek Realty for all your home needs, whether it be selling a house or looking for a house. They have homes to sell and homes to buy. Rennie Tire Pro is your local tire shop in the Licking area. Be sure to check them out for whether it be just changing a tire, buying a set of new tires, small auto repair. Check out Rennie Tire in Licking, Missouri. ZCM Timber Harvesting is your local timber harvesting service in this part of Missouri. Give Sarah Martin and the team a call. The Bank of Iberia is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Waynesville and Iberia communities, along with all the other Frisco League teams in the area. Be sure to give them a call. They are member FDIC, equal home housing lender, 2 locations, Waynesville and Iberia. Central is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports for a couple of years now. Be sure to reach out to them on Facebook or give them a call for all your glass needs, whether it be windshields in cars or doors for your home. Auto Glass Central can help. Home Plate Grill in Dixon, Missouri is a proud sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports and a great place to eat. Grab a burger, grab some waffle fries. They have some of the best food in Pulaski County, located downtown Dixon. The Plato Athletic Booster Club is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Plato Eagles again this year, especially in the Frisco.
We are back. It is game number 2 here. I should probably change that on my board. Principia coming in, just coming off a pretty good matchup with Webster Groves. Tigers stepped out of bounds on the tip. That'll give the ball to Principia. I believe they are the Panthers. Next up, Tigers against Webster Groves. Or Principia, a pretty good ball team here. They're a pretty good size. Looking underneath 34, he is probably he's over 6'5". A very solid team here. We've seen them in the Rolla tournament. Shelton brings the ball down, kicks it back. And the jump ball, it's eventually going to stay with Principia there, determining. Didn't quite have the full possession yet. Principia, nope, they cannot get the first points. That is also incomplete. The tip is good though. 2-0. Panthers to start off. Waynesville drives in, basket up. That is off target, off the iron. Principia drives the opposite direction here, kicks it out. Back to the 1 guard. 4-3, in and out of the, bounced off both sides of the iron. Tigers with the lob pass inside. Spin move, loses the basketball. Low layup is good. Good transition play by Panthers on that. Cody Black for 3. Big 3-point play, Cody Black. Principia taking their time a little bit here. 6:05 in this first quarter remaining. Offensive foul. Traveling call. That will result in a turnover. 4-3. Battle of the Cats here, Panthers and Tigers. Now the Panthers by a stride here. Travel by Waynesville. So that will give the ball right back to the Panthers. Kicks it out to the corner. 3-point shot up. 3-point shot is no good. Offensive rebound. Basket up. Basket good. 6-3. Waynesville looking, trying to get inside. Can't get to the lane like they need to. Gonzalez kicks it out underneath, out of bounds. That is Tiger basketball still. 5:22 to go, 6-3. Principia with the lead right now. Cody Black kicks it to the wing, drives inside, throws it out. Shelton passes up the three, tries it again. And Jackson, I believe, trying to get to the ball. So we're going to have a foul on Principia. It'll still be Tiger basketball. That's the first team foul for either team. There's that pressure defense on Black. Kicks it over. Jackson no good. Back to Black. Back to Gonzalez. Ball is stripped away. Principia can't get the tip. Third attempt is going to result in a foul called, so we're going to have some free throws here. First foul for the Waynesville Tigers. Next up, Waynesville and Webster Groves is our final matchup tonight. Scores, everything will reset each quarter. Each team will get 2 timeouts they can choose to use. We've only used 1 so far. Kind of just depends on team, I guess. Free throws, no good. Offensive rebound, 8 points now for Principia. Make it 9, actually. First free throw is also good. The ball is going to be loose over here. I think it is Tiger ball. Black will throw it to the backcourt here. 4.5 minutes to go. Underneath, 2-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound, ticked out. That is Black for 3. Good play by the Tigers there. Tipped it to the open man. Cody Black was waiting for it. Principia baseline drive, can't get it, stripped away by the Tigers. Cody Black able to rein this in, but he'll have to, again, kick it back out, and we'll see if the Tigers can get the ball inside here. Black's going for 3. That is blocked on the 3-point attempt, just off camera probably. 3:56 remain in this first period. Cody Black with the inbounds. Tipped up. 45 is pretty tall out there. I do not want to be down there trying to get the ball from him under that basket. Layup is good. 11 points now for Principia. Tigers for 3 from the wing. That is good. That was Gonzalez with the 3-point bucket. We have a 2-point ball game here. Shot off target. Tigers come away with the ball once again. Gonzalez. Black with the cut to Gonzalez in the corner. No good. Principia with the rebound. They're going to 3 Panthers pull this away from Omar Gonzalez there. He is not the tallest of them. And we're going to have a substitution here. 2:47 remains in this first quarter. Tigers bringing the ball down, looking for the Tigers trapped on the outside. Underneath, wide open. 3-point shot covered by one. Baseline drive, missed the dunk. Still Tiger basketball. Foul on Principia, so Tigers will retain. That's the second team foul for the Panthers. Good by Shelton, I believe. I think it's Shelton. Underneath. Can't hang on to it. Good defense by Waynesville there. You got to get that ball high if you're that tall. You got to kind of chuck it up there. It's like a back of an end zone of a football field. Tigers underneath. That is blocked. It is still Tiger ball. Cody Black, he is guarded, steps up, passes the ball away on the fake three attempt. No shot clock in Missouri. Kicks it out, Cody Black for three. 3-point basket, good. Waynesville leads 12-11 now. Tigers shooting lights out from deep right now. 3-point shot, Principia, that shot off target. Offensive rebound, basket, that is blocked by the Tigers. Second block, and third shot disrupted here. Principia can't get anything off. We're going to have a foul. And good defense by Waynesville. Tigers able to really force some good action there and paid off for Waynesville. But eventually there was a foul and a free throw that'll tie it. So far this Waynesville team looking pretty solid to start this Jamboree season. 1:09 to go, 12-12 in the first period. 13-12 Principia. Baseline drive, Waynesville pushes the shot up over, I don't know if that's a shot or a pass, but that shot is not going to fall. Again, over the rim. Sorry about that. We're going to have a defensive foul, I believe. That'll be the third team foul on the Panthers. Substitution in for Principia. 34, just as tall as 45. Pretty good team there for Principia. Good size on them. They have some pretty good skill. Tigers doing a good job holding their own right now. Looking underneath, Waynesville up, kicks it out. No one there. Threw it out where the only place nobody was on the outside. 25 seconds remain, 13-12. Again, thank you for joining us, our Security Bank boys game of the week. We'll see the Waynesville Tigers for about 3 weeks after this. But until then, we don't get a lot of Waynesville Tigers. We'll have the Waynesville Shootout. We'll see them down in Pocahontas for the Pocahontas Shootout. It's going to be fun. So, a little bit of a break. We'll have a lot of Frisco League action. Be sure to join us on that. Free throw, no good. Free throws not the best for both these teams. They're doing their best, but not necessarily working the best. Also want to thank Bank of Iberia and Bank of Crocker for all their support, everything they have done. Reminds me, I need to get a hold of Bank of Crocker tomorrow. Great local bank, Crocker in Waynesville. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
County, with two convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, Missouri, is a proud supporter of the Waynesville Tigers and Lady Tigers athletics, including all their sports and activities. Security Bank is a member FDIC equal housing home lender. They can provide home loans, auto loans, whatever type of loan you need, and whatever support you need, give Security Bank a call or visit them in Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri.
And 14-12 with 10 seconds to go. This will be the final play of the first half of this. We'll only play 2 quarters. So apparently there's only a 6-minute quarter, I guess, in that first quarter, was what I was told. I didn't actually pay attention to the time, but I think that's what was the issue the last time where they played that extra little bit, but we had plenty of time to play. 3-point shot up, inside, off the iron. Foul on Waynesville with 0.1 seconds. And that will be they're going to call 0 on that, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on, so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Patch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your beverages and down to your sweet snacks. Check out Dog Patch, the Dixon School.
So we are back here, second quarter. Everything resets. Mississippi ball this time on this side of the court. Three-point basket up. That is behind the rim. It'll be out of bounds. Ball heads to the Waynesville Tigers. Webster Groves for all the hospitality here, making sure everything worked like it should. Fun part's going to be the transition phase in a little bit, but hopefully we can make that work. We'll try our best to get that done as quick as possible. Shot might be on the floor. First foul on Principia. Pass up, no good. Or shot up, not a pass. Three-point basket, no assist, no good on that. Rebound, Tigers. Travel, that'll go back to the Panthers here. 6:57 to go. Mississippi on the lighter color out there. Tigers in the orange and black. Three-point shot passed up underneath. Good play. Good job by the Tigers to break that up. We're going to have a foul on the rebound. That will set up a free throw here. 6:49. Team fouls only matter. Individual fouls do not. If you are wondering, that is the reason that works like that. Free throw good. Principia 1-0, 6:46 to go and counting. And push down court, no one there. That is the Waynesville Tiger basketball. Substitutions coming into the game for Principia. Both teams with pretty good sized benches again. Waynesville bringing, I think, most of their players. They have, I believe, about 20 varsity and JV players, so a pretty deep roster. Last night here, Webster Groves had the girls' jamboree here. You can catch that on their, I believe they're a huddle deal. Not sure if it's on YouTube or not. Gonzalez, shortest guy on the floor, picked up the rebound. Pushed it out to the Tigers. Three-point shot, no good. Everything went well for them on that defensive stand except for the transition three. 5:57 to go. It is Waynesville Tigers 2-1 right now. Basket no good. Not a lot of fouls tonight. We had a lot more during the Dixon Jamboree Tuesday night and Monday. Actually, Tuesday didn't have a lot of fouls, just Monday with Tuscumbia and Dixon. Tomorrow night, Tuscumbia has boys and girls home games if you want to hop up there to Miller County and check out some small town basketball. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Tigers with the save, another foul. Turn the camera that far over. Gonzalez coming out of the game here. Substitution in for Waynesville. Shelton, I believe that's Shelton playing the guard. Guarded by 34, the tallest player out there. Underneath, good play. Cody Black with the bucket, 4-1. A little bit different roster here for Principia. They got a couple changes on their lineup. It's been a pretty good defensive matchup, 4:45. Game 3 coming up, and the conclusion of this, Tigers will face Webster Groves in the main gym. It'll be the orange and black battle tonight. Webster Groves, the Statesman, 2-point shot good down the lane. Waynesville setting up for quick little shot, 3-point shot. And substitution here for the Tigers, 4:45 remains in the half here. I don't know if the clock was running for a minute, for a second there. Now it's running. I guess it was, I wasn't paying attention. Uncontested layup on that, 7-5. Tigers holding their own in this second matchup here. The first one, I guess, gave the Tigers a bit of a wake-up call to get them ready for basketball, but so far Tigers doing a pretty good job tonight and showing it. Ball thrown way too high, out of bounds in the corner. Using my little mini baby tripod, which I like this thing actually. Mississippi should have my other tripod, hopefully. They don't grow on trees. They do grow at Walmart. Underneath, good shot. Foul, basket good. Chance to get a and one out of this. A little bonus free throw. 9-4. Tigers do have 4 fouls now. So they will force free throws after their next foul, no matter what. Free throw off target. Tigers uncontested, bringing the ball down. A little bit of a soft press there, but not super strong. 3-point shot, a little bit off target. Kicks it out for 3. 3-point shot up. 3-point shot is good. Principia takes the first lead of the ball game here, or the quarter. Tigers at 3, rattles in. Waynesville takes the lead back here from Principia. These two teams, I believe Principia, they were in the Raleigh tournament. I don't know if they still are, but very good matchup here. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority.
Love your mind.
Progressive Ozark Bank in Licking, Missouri is a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats athletics, including this Frisco League tournament for the boys and the girls, and the district tournament. Thank you, Progressive Ozark Bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing and Lender. Town and Country Bank is also a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats, along with other activities in the Licking area and Texas County. Be sure to...
Back here, we are tied up at 12 apiece. I want to give a big shout out to our Licking banks for helping to support the Licking Wildcats in the Frisco League tournament and throughout the rest of this year in the St. James tournament. They have been a big sponsor over the years and, again, helping out to bring coverage of Licking, including state baseball last year. Shelton still playing point on this set. And again, after this, in about 2 minutes, we are going to move to the other gym, so we'll pause the stream. We'll be right back on the stream right afterwards, but we'll take a short intermission as we move the equipment over, which hopefully we'll go in one take. Let's do our best to get that done. out of bounds. There's Caruso up there, the head boys basketball coach, trying to get a little extra inspiration into the Tigers. A very different second half team here for Waynesville. They are holding their own. Really, this whole ball game they've held their own against Mississippi. The first game, again, did not go the Tigers' way, but it's a learning experience. The Smet was also a very good basketball team. You can watch them. I believe they are streaming on the Huddle camera in there. In the main gym. Look for Webster Groves on Misha TV or Huddle Fan. Second chance basket is good. And again, we are still tied up in this ball game here. This time a big three. That one off the backboard. Defensive rebound. And big play down here. Try to go for the dunk, it looked like, but Tigers played a great defensive stand. Gave up the two, but that's just size that made that happen. Layup down here, 18 to 14 now, 1:14 to go, or 1:14 to go. And a good showing here for the Tigers. Again, this is our Security Bank coverage provided, our Security Bank basketball coverage provided, I guess, by Security Bank. Also want to thank Bank of Iberia for their contributions to making all these things possible, and one of the other sponsors. And if you need a house, check out Brian Borum, Cross Creek Realty. He's an amazing person. He can work with you if you want to sell it, if you want to buy a house. He has a house for sale right now. Check him out. Give him a call. Just look up on Google Brian Borum and Realty or Cross Creek Realty, and he pops up. He can find you a property that you are looking for. And we're going to have a turnover, so 13 seconds to go. Tigers, a great showing in this second quarter. Rotation. We have both teams heavy substitutions here. We're resetting our final 13 seconds of this matchup. And as the clock winds down here, we are... Cody Black will put up the final shot. Can't get it, but that is our final here, 18-14. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes here for the web. And we are back here. It is game 3. So I somehow got everything working just in time on here. Mostly the internet was the issue, but we are ready to go. Again, thank you for joining us here. It's been a pleasure tonight bringing you basketball. And tip off will head to Waynesville. Tigers get the first 2 points of the this matchup here. Coming off a good Principia matchup there. The Smet team, very tough matchup. Webster Groves squares up just as easy on their side. Loosen that up a little, make it flow a little smoother. But again, we got lots of basketball coming up for you. 3-point basket by the Tigers. Makes this a 5-2 matchup. And I don't have any video clips in here, do I? I don't. Oh, but for some reason I have all these in the totally wrong folder. We'll get my video clips in here. The only thing I did not have ready. So, not too bad about that. We're going to have a foul. Actually, my downloads folder, I should have that. There we go. That will send Waynesville to the line. 6 points now for the Tigers. Tigers leading 6-2 here. And this with a pretty decent showing so far. And again, I want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County for making all this happen tonight here. 7-2 for the Tigers. And that basket no good. Waynesville going to come away with that. Waynesville will open up on a Tuesday night, I believe. That will be against Neosho. I will be doing the Frisco League tournament that night, but that will be might be streamed on Huddle there. I'm not sure. It's our first game of the year, so I normally would have that game, but due to the Frisco League tournament going on, I won't be there for that one. We will have Jim Brown bringing you some help with play-by-play, though, during the Frisco League tournament. Appreciate that. And the Huddle camera is on above me. We're going to have a whistle on that. That will be free throws, I believe, for Webster Groves. They have a table here, and it's in front of these seats. And I tell you what, I don't know how you're expected to sit in these middle seats. They're hard to get into. I guess you can kind of crawl down. 7-3. Webster Groves' free throw is good. Also want to thank Country Financial, Jeremy Mehurin, coming back to the Waynesville area with opening an office. So be sure to look him up on there for insurance needs with Country Financial. Tigers turn it over. Give the ball underneath. Chance to get within a point. No good there. I believe that is Jackson with the takeaway. I may have the wrong names there because I don't know if the numbers are all the same or what the deal is there, but 2 points shot by the Tigers. Tigers so far with a pretty good showing here. Some positive looks for the COC matchup coming up. Underneath, no one there. Easy layup, 11-6. It is Waynesville on top right now, nearly doubling up the score. Webster Groves spin move doesn't go for two in the lane. And going to get the basket, but that is a long time to stick in that lane there for Webster Groves. 4:43 to go in this first quarter. Gonzalez looking for the three, guarded pretty well. Underneath. Basket up, no good for Waynesville on the open layup. We're going to have a foul on that. Tigers have two. Webster Groves has one. They're the Statesmen, by the way. Uh-oh. That was weird. I don't know if you noticed it, but I had an internet boo-boo there, and something ain't very happy, or wasn't very happy. It's happy now, so whatever it was, I wasn't happy for a second. Something about the frames. Sometimes that happens. Webster Groves looking to tie it up with the 3. 2 points will bring him within 1. All these teams are in practice jerseys. Every once in a while you get a team that will wear their full game uniform to start out the season. And just like that, the Tigers answer. That was Cody Black with a long 3. Three-point lead by the Tigers here. Webster Groves in the orange. Tigers in the black. Underneath, no foul. Shot is off target. Ball is still loose. Cody Black picks the ball up. He's going to take a 3 of his own. He's going to hammer a 3 down. That is 6 points back-to-back for Black in this contest. Three-point shot off target. Webster Groves is going to volleyball it down. Floating layup is no good. Ball on the ground. We're going to have is it a timeout or is it a substitution here? I think we're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back. Here's a word from Country Financial.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
So back here again, looking ahead, if you are going to join us next week, Tuesday night we'll be in Stillville. We have a doubleheader as the Dixon Bulldogs and Stillville Cardinals, boys and girls, facing off. It's also tailgate night in Stillville, so get you some free food before the game at 3:45. And then Friday night we'll make a trip down to Van Buren, Missouri as the Arkansas basketball starts up. Pocahontas Redskins will take on Greenfield, Missouri, from down in the Boot Hill. And then Saturday, we'll have 4 games for you. We'll have the 2 play-in games and the 4-5 seed matchup in that tournament for the Frisco League tournament, boys and girls. That's going to be short and out of bounds. Still Tiger ball. So plenty of basketball to go around. We got a lot of sports coming. We'll have our coaches show you. Check it out on Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you listen to, it is on there, or should be on there, because when I was surprised at how many places you can reach, we could hear interviews. We'll have coach interviews with the Waynesville boys coach. We'll have the Rolla girls coach, Waynesville girls coach, along with others, some football interviews from quarterfinal winners. Just an amazing show. Be sure to check it out with the help of the scoreboard guy bringing us some coverage. That'll come out on YouTube on Wednesday, but we'll have it on there early, probably, I don't know, actually as soon as I get it ready, probably this weekend. We'll have some highlights coming up from this Jamboree among all the other Jamborees also during that. 1:44 to go. It remains 17-11 here. And thank you, Security Bank, for making this broadcast possible here. Also, our other big bank partner there, that is Bank of Iberia, supporting Waynesville and Iberia athletics throughout the area. Also, Bank of Crocker, supporter of the Frisco League basketball tournament and the Waynesville Tigers. Among all of our other tournament or banks and advertisers, we have had a bunch, and we do appreciate them supporting your local communities. That's what's good about this area. 1 minute to go. Webster Groves with the ball. That is blocked. Tigers come away with it. Cody Black, he's going to pull up on a 3. And Waynesville on the verge of coming away with the win in the first quarter. Tigers showing a lot of potential here. Still a little bit rusty in some areas. Just, 9 or 10 days of practice for these teams, but a lot of potential. The COC is a tough schedule, but from what we're seeing here, may not look as scary as it could look there. Some very good teams in that. Makes for some very good competition. It's our second foul for Webster, so 30 seconds left. We should not hit the bonus. Shelton trying to get the first free throw. That is no good. (22-12) here. This is game 3. Approaching the final 25 seconds of this first period here. Tigers with the steal. They're going to run this out. They're going to come with a victory in this. It's actually 23-12. Webster underneath with the layup. Foul on the shot with 5 seconds to go. They'll give a couple free throws here, but looking at the state champions around here, quite a few, and I'm seeing some soccer up here for Webster Groves, but the Lakeway Hornets this weekend are in action. Well, the Lakeway Richland Coalition there in soccer, they're playing in the state championship up here in St. Louis Friday. They play at noon in the semifinal, and then they'll play, depending on what time, they'll play Saturday. But we're going to take a break. That's the end of the first quarter. It is Tigers leading in that. We're going to reset everything and come back.
Catch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your beverages and down to your sweet snacks. Check out Dog Patch. The Dixon School District has been a sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports for many years now and continues to provide sponsorship. They have 3 state-of-the-art schools, including a high school, middle school, and an elementary school, all in Dixon, Missouri, serving the Dixon and St. Robert area children. Be sure to check them out at their new admin building on the corner downtown, just off of Main Street, the Dixon School District, Dixon, Missouri.
Second quarter action here from Webster Groves. And it will be, I believe, Webster Groves basketball coming out. So good showing here for the Waynesville Tigers. They've picked up, I believe, 2 or 3 winning quarters tonight. So they had I don't know if they won the first one in that last matchup, but it was a very close matchup and a good one. So some potential here for Waynesville. Tigers inside, tried to, the ball came away. That is off Webster Groves, though. Out of bounds. Ball heading back to the Tigers, or back to Webster Groves. They're in the orange, by the way. Tigers are in the black, so one of the rare orange and black matchups the Tigers will see this year. Actually, might be the only orange and black matchup that they will see this year. Won't be the last Bulldog matchup, though. There's a few of those, and lots of Tiger matchups. Webster Groves gets on the board first with a 3. That's going to result in a jump ball. Underneath. No foul on that. Ball is still loose. Kicks it across, and I believe that is definitely not Shelton out there. Ball turned over to, no, it is not turned over. They thought it was turned over, but it is still Tiger basketball. Some younger kids coming into the game to finish out this Jamboree. Good showing for the Tigers here, this younger group getting some experience. Again, the Waynesville Tigers will start the season off against Neosho. That will be next, 3 weeks from now? I think 3 weeks from now. 2 or 3 weeks from now. That'll be on December 2nd. Webster Groves dives in. That's a 2-point basket. Be a conference game also. During that week, I will be bringing you the entirety of the Frisco League tournament. 26 games or 24 games, whatever it comes out to, in 6 days. It's a lot of basketball. Again, another takeaway by Webster Groves. 6 minutes remain. 3 no good. Offensive rebound. Underneath. Basket up. Basket is good. Statesman with the big turnaround shot and basket. Ball again stripped away here by the Statesman. Statesman up. Statesman good again. Again, some younger kids out here. The varsity group did a great job. They're taking their rest for the final little set here that they're doing. 11-0 in favor of the Statesman. That ball looks like one of the Tigers. He's okay down there. Substitutions for both teams coming in. 11-0, 4:47 to go left in this Jamboree for both these teams. High pass, able to be brought down. Baseline drive underneath. Looking for the 3. That is great defense. 3-point shot up off the front of the iron underneath. Shot blocked by the Statesman the other direction. Webster Groves comes away with it. And Webster Groves for the 3 of their own. Again, that is short. That is a dunk. Big dunk on the play there. That is 22 minutes in. That's going to go into a highlight, I guarantee that. Tigers get on the board with 2, but a beautiful dunk on that last play there. And another dunk on that. We're going to take a timeout. So we'll be back after this. Webster Groves on a roll.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority.
Love your mind.
Progressive Ozark Bank in Licking, Missouri is a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats athletics, including this Frisco League tournament for the boys and the girls, and the district tournament. Thank you, Progressive Ozark Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing and lender. Town and Country Bank is also a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats, along with other activities in the Licking area and Texas County. Be sure to stop by, give them a call, member FDIC, for all your banking needs. Town and Country Bank in Licking, Missouri.
(15-2) here, and 2 big dunks for Webster Groves in this. One of them a good second chance dunk, the other just straight up a good dunk. I love it. Tigers looking for the 3. They're going to pass it up. They're going to hit the 3 on the outside. This time no good. Underneath, layup opportunity. Kicks it out instead for the 3. On target, a little bit short though. 3:20 to go left in the ball game. Webster Groves up. Layup is good for the Statesmen. Mostly JV kids out there if you have not noticed the difference. But I want to say the varsity squad of this looked very impressive tonight. I would say they got a little bit of time to get ready here for the start. Then they got several home games to start out too. They'll have the shootout later, which they'll face, I believe it's Hazelwood East and the Capital City, I believe. Pretty sure it's Hazelwood East and Capital City, but that'll be on Allen Hilliard Sports. On YouTube, you can look at the live upcoming games. It'll have everything on there. Right now, it is flooded with Frisco League stuff, just because of the fact that there's a lot of Frisco League stuff coming up. Score is corrected, by the way. It's a 19-4. I didn't have the last couple baskets didn't register for some reason. Long 2, no good, off target. Statesmen, 2 minutes remain in the ball game. Statesman down underneath, blocking foul on the shot. We're going to have some free throws coming. Free throw is good by the Statesman. Webster Groves. Pretty good young team here. The varsity team not too bad either. So a lot of potential for these two teams. Matched up pretty well against Principia. Not sure how they did against the Smet, but I imagine that was also a very competitive matchup. 21-4. We want to thank Security Bank one more time for being the main sponsor of Tiger basketball. This Tiger coverage provided by Security Bank, of course. Check them out. 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert. The original downtown location. And their new location there next to Lowe's. Whether you need a home loan, car loan, they are a member FDIC, Equal Housing Home Lender. Just stop in, ask them. If you have an idea, you want to start a business, I bet they can help. 1:24 to go. Also, Bank of Iberia, banking nearly 100 years in Iberia and Waynesville. Big supporters of the Iberia Rangers and also the Waynesville Tigers. What sponsors have I missed? I know we got all of our Dixon sponsors, but I want to... Oh, Downtown Service Station. I still need to get their commercial made. I got the videos. I'll work on that. I got to get one more piece of video for that. 49 seconds to go. But check them out. I mean, great service. I've had a car worked on many times. We're going to take a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Security Bank is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, and they are the main supporter this year and sponsor of all broadcasts of Allen Hilliard Sports. They've been around since World War II through the thick and the thin, supporting the Waynesville-St. Robert community through all these years of growth, and continue to support the Waynesville-St. Robert community through 2 locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, one in downtown by the courthouse, the other location in St. Robert. Be sure to check out Security Bank of Pulaski County for all your banking needs. They are member FDIC, whether it be car loan, house loan, they can make it happen. Again, thank you, Security Bank, for all your support. And Security Bank wishes the best for all the Tigers and Lady Tigers this season in all their competitions, whether it be arts or athletics. Again, Security Bank of Pulaski County, 2 convenient locations.
So here we go, 49 seconds left, and Webster Groves has put on a performance here. Waynesville Tigers JV has been getting some experience out of this also. We're going to have a foul. This is on the floor. That's against Webster Groves. It's her second. 40 seconds to go. Tigers down court. I don't have a roster, so I don't have the names, but don't worry, when basketball season comes, we will have all their names, hopefully. As long as they put them on there. Sometimes, you know, names will slip through the cracks. Turnover on that. 30 seconds to go. Plenty of games by Tiger TV also this year. Be sure to check out their YouTube. That is Waynesville Tiger TV. Students do a great job of the broadcast. We even have some swimming later this year. I don't know how that's going to go yet, but we're going to be doing some swimming broadcast. Tigers trying to get the bucket. Clock running out, and that is it. And we are going to end this. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, and we will be back a little bit later. Thank you for watching Allen Hilliard Sports.
Allen Hilliard Sports would like to thank the Iowa Woo this year for allowing me to be their provider of